Online. Okay.
You did
Third,
not start.
I didn't start. I meant to start. 4.2, third question was construction of a rhombus where two diagonals were known. Right? So it was one of them 6.5, another 5.6. So we started with the 6.5. If it is the other way, if I start with 5.6, can I do the same procedure and complete the rhombus? Yes? So, similar one, students, I am not repeating. In case you are not attentive, you will miss something. Last exercise, second question is very similar to the one which we did in the previous class. That is what we ended with. So the rhombus with the two diagonals given, which you are only doing now. Because any name, they didn't mention the name of the rhombus. Also the diagonals are given to be 5.2 and 6.4.
Can you pause yourself, ma'am?
So first rhombus which we constructed, we did here 6.5, then we bisected and the bisector was drawn from here. Measuring 2.8, I have cut. What is the reason that 2.8 is half of another diagonal? Okay, so like this I have cut and then I have joined, right? But now 6.4 and 5.2 is given. So you will be doing first 6.4. Say, then here 2.6 because it is half of 5.2. So I have to cut the 2.6 and 2.6 in that question. 4.5 second question. Of course, you are doing it yourself. My question is, in case in the other one which we did already constructed, if I interchange, if I start from 5.6, is there any problem? There is problem. Who can identify that? If the previous one, if I start with 5.6, then there is a problem. I cannot divide 6.5 so that it's measurable. I can divide 6.5 divided by 2, whatever, 3 quarter, 3.25. Can I measure 3.25? No, right? So above 3.2, below 3.3, like that and all I cannot take. When I am cutting off arcs, I cannot take that measurement. It becomes invalid. So, when one of them is odd decimal, another is even decimal, see that odd decimal is drawn first. Because bisection is done automatically, no. I don't have any role there. So, I am doing the bisection. It has to come automatically midpoint. I am not measuring something wrong. It may not be very accurate, but still that lies in bisection. So this accuracy, that is the reason behind taking 6.5 first. Then I can measure another even digit can be divided by 2 and that half of that can be divided and I can cut. Understood, no? So in case here 6.5 is there, it is better to draw first 6.5 instead of 5.2. Clear? So the last one, second one, you are doing yourself. There you can take whichever way because both of them are even decimals. Only to explain that I have drawn those two figures. Now, today I am doing second one in the third exercise and fourth exercise also second one. Those two are unique problems. So listen to me carefully.
Right?
Huh? 4.4 second one, 4.3 second one. Both we are doing now in class.
Ma'am, third, then 4.3, 2 and 4th are homework.
4.3 quadrilateral plan we are doing. In that 4.4 also it is named true, that we are doing. And in 4.3 there is a parallelogram construction that will be taught later, because one more batch may not get class for this, because they are getting holidays repeatedly. So I cannot actually tally both of them. So I will see that I will take that which is important now. Clear? Because they also should come along, isn't it? So now 4.3 second one, I am drawing rough diagram. Second one, it is plan. Name of that is plan. Can you see three angles there? Three angles are there. Can you see? Okay. So I will see that I am drawing one of the angles 90-degree, especially towards me. So in the rough diagram, if it is not like that, it is useful. I'll tell you why later. Because we are constructing 90-degree. We are not using protractor, remember. Any multiples of 15, 15, 30, 45, all that, 60, 75, 90, 105, 120, 135, everything we have to do using compass. So I said the other day, one circle method, that we are doing. Other one protractor. So now 90 I have drawn here. So this is P, and let it be random, because I don't know how it looks like. Draw it random only. As it is rough figure, it need not be as per the actual one. So 90. L A N. A is 110. N is given to be 85. LA is 6.5. Or in case you are able to do it written like this, then okay, you can write 6.5. Unit is understood, centimeter only. We are not drawing, however, kilometer, isn't it? Rough diagram it is. PL is 4. PL is 4. Rough diagram ready? When rough diagram is complete, check once again whether the data given is entered in the rough diagram. Because this is the one which takes us to the final. So if this is wrong, our final construction is wrong. Now no more looking to the data. Once the rough figure is complete, no checking with the data once again. So N is 85, A is 110, P is 90, LA is 6.5. Okay. Now, how do we construct? How do we construct? Let us have a plan, like how we plan our trip. We have to plan how to reach at the final destination. So imagine I am drawing this. So PL is drawn. Then I can draw 90-degree here. The next process is clear. Next one. Side angle. Where is the other side? Why do I need to find out? That is the problem. See, imagine, wait. Imagine I have the given data, 5 data given. How do I come to know that they are not actually valid data? Check here whether anywhere ASA, SAS matches. Let us check. Side, angle, side. Is it known? Not known. So side, angle, side, not agreeing with them. Here, 2 angles are given. Side, is it known? Included side, not known. Angle, side, angle. So this is not known. So that is also not matching. So if I start with this angle, side, angle, this side not known. So when something is against the congruence condition, when something is not valid, I cannot start with invalid step. I cannot simply draw one line segment and measure two angles. Similarly here, I cannot simply draw PN and measure two angles at the two ends. I don't have liberty to do that. So it is inevitable to find this angle. Then if I find this, imagine this is known. Can I find it? How? 360 minus 3 known angles. So that can be found, and when I calculate this, I get angle, side, angle, ASA done. Side, angle, this angle, side, this angle, ASA here also done. So anywhere, this way also I can start, this way also I can start. When I know this angle, I can start with 6.5 and draw at the two ends two angles, or I can start with 4 and draw two angles, because I know that on the same known side I can draw. So that is why I have to find this. Is it clear? So angle L is equal to 360 degree minus 110 plus 85 plus 90. So this comes as 360 degree minus 285. 200 plus 85. 75 degree. I was very happy seeing that only 90 I have to construct. But now 75 came. I have to construct 75. No protractor. So 75 should be written here. So anyway,
90 degree
either
should
I can
draw.
start with 4 and draw 75 and 90 at the ends, or I can start with 6.5, draw 110 and 75 at the ends. But I will prefer like this only. Let us see how to construct 75 and 90 and then proceed.
Ma'am,
Yes, students?
you have kept that there 4 centimeter, right? That we should draw right first.
Yeah, 4 centimeter drawing. Measuring using ruler. You need space here. Okay, so keep that. Otherwise, if you have written this, it is better I erase this. I will erase it later when I complete construction. You will understand why it is, because it will be tall. You are drawing with me. I cannot come to you.
Yeah, ma'am, we are drawing it.
I have drawn 4 centimeter. What should be the ends? Vertices name? L and T. Write the measurement immediately. Otherwise, it is confusing. Once we draw, we forget that whatever dimension, and it may be wrong sometimes. Then extend the two ends so that you are able to construct 75 as well as 90 at the two ends. This, whatever I am using colored chalk, it is only for angle construction. Otherwise, I am just given protractor, I will do directly. So now whatever I am drawing, that dotted line and whatever semicircle, arc, all that is meant for only measuring the angle without protractor, constructing the angle. So I will be extending it. Don't touch that, just with a small gap, draw one dotted line, both ends, because I am constructing angle there. Observe, say I want 90 degree here at this point, I will name it A. Without the protractor, if I want 90 degree, First, let me draw semicircle. It is not just for 90 degree. Any angle you want to construct without the protractor. First, draw semicircle and without changing the radius, whatever semicircle you have drawn, without measuring random radius, cut once. So you got one equilateral triangle kind of thing. Another time you cut, another equilateral triangle obtained. So third one is already there. Now, this is 60, this is another 60, this is another 60. So, if 180 degree, this is 180 degree, right? One diameter means 180 degree, no? If you bisect this, if you call it side also or angle also, whichever, bisect the diameter, you are bisecting 180 degree, in other words. So, if you bisect, you will get 90 degree. Bisect means more than half, cutting that metal kind of thing. So that will give you 90 degree. If you bisect this, that will give you 30. If you bisect this, that also will give you 30. So there are two methods to do 90 degree. Either I can directly bisect the diagonal, keeping here and here more than half, or I can keep this as it is and bisect this, so that I get 30 here and 60 there. That is also 90 degree. Again, if I bisect this small one, I get 15. So 60 plus 15, that's 105. Correct, no? So likewise, wherever I want, I can go on bisecting. But bisection rule is take more than half, draw better. Ends, which is the end? That one you are bisecting. Those two ends only you should take. So what I am doing is, I am constructing 90 degree, here 90 degree, no? At P. So, at P, any radius, comfortable radius, I am drawing one semicircle.
Any radius, right, ma'am?
Any radius, because reason all equilateral triangles have 60 degree only. Anyway, semicircle can be divided into three different equilateral triangles. Full circle if you draw also, it is 6 only equilateral triangles. All the equilateral triangles have 60 degree angles. This is 6 standards. 6 standards. Construction of 60, 75, 90, all that. Semicircle is drawn. Remember, I have to now not change these 2 points. P and L are fixed. They are not to be changed. I have measured 4 centimeter. Now, at P, I have drawn semicircle. Now, I am going to bisect this diameter. Diameter of the semicircle you can identify more than half. So, I will be taking one arc and another end of the diameter, another arc.
Ma'am, we should not take a radius, right? We should not change radius.
Huh?
Means we should take more than half the radius.
More than half of the diameter. So I have drawn 90 degree.
Okay.
See from here, students, these two. This and all is not there. This I used for explaining. Now, A is similar to P. You imagine whatever I have to do at P, I will explain here. I have drawn semicircle more than the radius of the diameter. Sorry, circle. Radius of the semicircle, or more than half of the diameter. So this, as circle is drawn, what is your composite? Radius. Increase it. Increase, and you can draw bisector also if you wish. This one to be bisected means you can draw like this also. Is it difficult? Like this also you can draw, your wish. I want 90 degree there. So I didn't draw below here. Why do we need to draw below? So when we advance, in higher classes and all, this and all not there. But we remember that it is a bisector. So take more than half, Draw arcs above only. From here and here. Ends of the diameters more than half. Clear? Then this is 90 degree, mark it 90. 90 degree done. Now at L, I have to repeat the process. But I will be drawing 60, 60, 60 because my focus is to construct 75. So at the L, I am drawing bigger semicircle. These and this need not be same. I want to construct here 75 degree. For that I have to do 60, 60, 60 first. 60 degree without constructing 60 degree, I cannot construct 75. You know that, right? First 60. So take any radius. If these two are touching, no problem. It's okay. You should know where you have drawn. 90 and 60. Yeah, you can do that. That also you can do. So I will be doing here. Okay, shall we draw 90 then? Shall we draw 90? But where is 60? Which one to be bisected? 90 and 60. That's what. So I will be doing here 60 first. So whatever semicircle is drawn, semicircle you have completed. Now from here one cut, one equilateral triangle we obtained, another cut, another equilateral triangle, 60, 60, 60. No changing the radius because circle, whatever you have constructed, same cut because equilateral means what? Three sides should be same now. So I have to complete that. 3 cuts. Now the semicircle is having 3 equilateral triangles. Now second half of that I am cutting into 2 equal parts. So it is something like this. I will explain here. Observe. Look here. So I have drawn this and cut 3 equals. Same radius, no. This is same, no. So now this is important for me, only this. So bisection, this point and this point, more than half, draw better kind of thing. From once here, once from here, take more than half of this. Whatever you are bisecting, more than half of that. That is bisection rule. If you are bisecting this, more than half of that. Up only is enough. If you want, you can draw down also. But now I am drawing more than half, 1 arc, and from here another arc. It's sliding. So see that the compass is intact. When you draw, it slides means it will not be proper. It's not allowing for me to complete. I will hold it and draw. So when 90 is complete, draw it as a ray only with dotted line because I don't need 90 degree. Do you know this is not the line which is needed? So I am using only dotted line to complete that. Now this 90 is not needed. I want only this 60 and half of this 15 only I need. So again I need to bisect the half of 30. 60 is ready. This 30 I don't need. I want only half of that. So I have to bisect it again. More than half of this.
Ma'am, it will be so small.
Huh? What happened? Huh?
Ma'am, this compass is slippery.
Students, you are talking something irrelevant. Please tell me. I cannot hear you. All are talking at a time online. So,
Ma'am, can you once repeat from where to?
75 degree is this. First 60. This 60 I kept as it is. Only this I bisected and two small arcs. I used to call Murray bisector in that lower classes. They used to remember. Small part I am again taking more than half and drawing two arcs from two ends. And this one you complete, that is 75-degree line. Do it quickly, we don't have much time. 75 degrees
Over, ma'am.
done. So
Over,
next
ma'am.
for 90 degree, 75 degree done. So I should cut 6.5.
And 10.
75-degree angle line should be continued. This is not enough, no, this length. So I will extend it. So measure 6.5 in the compass. How many are struggling to do 75-degree? Better learn everything once. 6th standard angle constructions. Any method will do. If you have learned it in different way, that's also okay. So cut this. Cut the angle line to 6.5.
Ma'am, once repeat.
Once repeating, okay. 75-degree did you complete, online students? 75
Yes,
degree.
ma'am.
First 60, next 60, next 60. Then bisect this and get the 90-degree. Bisecting 60, the second 60. Then again bisect. Then you will get 75. This is not very proper, second bisection mine, because the compass is not very intact. It is sliding. So 75-degree. Mark it as a ray. From the point L, it should be a ray. Angle line. This is angle line. 75-degree angle line. So you don't know its length until you measure and cut. Then 6.5 you measure. So I measured in the ruler 6.5. Then I have cut from L. So this point is obtained now. This is called A. From there, I should measure 110 degree, because I know only that to proceed. So take the protractor, obtuse angle, remember, don't change the track, keep like this. 0 is here in the inner scale. Continue and go ahead and stop at 110. Where 110 is there you can make a mark. Measure at 110, make a mark. Now this and this point, 110-degree angle wherever you marked, that should be joined to A. And this, if it is short, make it long, extend. So this is N, this is 110, we measured with the protractor, and this is 6.5, write everything. And if you measure AN, it should come same for all. 2.3, something like that students got in the other class also. 2.3. Okay. Other one, PN, maybe. Now where is 85-degree? You didn't use it only. We don't need it because when the other three angles are already checked, we measured, no, these three. This has to be 85. How many understood this? Okay, once again go through the same thing. I will explain. First draw 4. Construct 90-degree. If you are not very clear, please learn from 6th standard textbook. Construct 75-degree. Draw the angle line. Then cut that to 6.5. At that point, draw 110-degree. Not constructing. Protractor. 110-degree. Obtuse it should be. Start from 0. Then you stop at 110. Then draw that angle line and this angle line. They both meet at N. So that is named as N. So therefore, PLAN is the required quadrilateral. What do you have next period? Science. Which teacher? Is it live streaming? No.
7 minutes.
I can ask her for 5 minutes, I believe. So I will draw 4.4, second one, rough figure. 4.4, exercise. Second one, rough figure. TRUE is the name of that. T.
Ma'am, rest all we should do.
Huh? Rough diagram is needed.
Rest. No, ma'am, rest all sums we should do by ourselves. Rest all sums we should do by ourselves.
I will tell about that, don't worry. That parallelogram construction will be done in the previous exercise. Draw this quickly. Cyclic naming. TRUE continuously. Then filling the data as given. Sides of angles.
Ma'am, it is so small we can't see.
Not seen now.
Small.
Is this seen?
Bit small.
Okay. Otherwise I may have to erase this. So I will repeat this once again. T 3.5 R 3 75 120 4 E TRUE 2 is the name. So 3.5 3 4. See, observe here. Side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. We can do that. Also, angle, side, angle. Continuously. Angle is there, side is there, angle is there. So we can do. So there is every data to help us continue. There is no question of finding something. So side, angle, side, continuously. Three things known. Angle, side, angle. So this side is included side between these two angles. This angle is included angle between these two sides. So that is what is congruence. So it is agreeing with that. So we can go ahead with this construction. Which way to start?
4 centimeter.
I have to do say 3 centimeter if I draw towards, see this is how I look. If I am standing here towards my right, R is there, and towards my left, U is there. So that is how we have to start. I will draw first UR because towards my left U is there and towards my right R is there. First,
3 centimeter, right?
huh?
3 centimeter.
3 centimeter, yes. So measure 3 centimeter. And I am extending the two ends with the dotted line. Can you say the reason? Because of the angles. I need angles to be constructed, no? So that is the reason. Otherwise, protractor means this is not needed. So as I said, this is U, this is R, 3 centimeter. Towards my left, U is there, towards right, R is there. So it is as good as vision from that end. Now, take the compass, construct 120 degree here. Towards my left, 120. I am just cutting 116 here. Over.
Ma'am, any radius, right?
Yeah, angle construction, any radius. Because all equilateral triangles, all the circles, same rule applies. But don't change when you cut here. Whatever you kept here should be here. So 60 cut from 120, 180. Now this is, what is this? 120, right? I need not do 60, 60 again because I just got 120 degree. So draw the line. Draw this line 120 degree. 60 deducted. I didn't draw 3, 60, 60, 60 because here 120. This side 60 means that side 120 only, no? Now, whatever that time we did, 75 degree, I have to do here. So you should be experts now. 75 degree. Draw one semicircle. That semicircle only you have to cut. Don't go to do anything else. So we have done 60, 60, 60. Second 60 I am bisecting. So second 60 bisected. I am just drawing dotted line because I don't need this 90 degree line. Now cut the second, this 30 you cut, so 75 you will obtain. This one and this one, you cut. So you can see this is drawn from here. These 2 points you can see, online student, this is the 30. Half of 60. This is 30, this is 30. I am choosing this 30 because 60, another 15 only I need. So now I have to draw the line. This line I have to draw. So I got 75. 75 degree obtained. This is also angle line. Make it a ray. This angle construction, no, it comes by practice. That's why I said learn this. Do it in several places. Then you will understand. First 60, second 60 cut once, again second 31 also cut. So 60 and 15. So this is 60 this is 60, this is 15. So we got 75-degree line. Now, I should cut this for 3.5 centimeter. 3.5 centimeter. From R, 3.5 centimeter. Bhargav, you are doing? From R, 3.5 centimeter I have to cut. This is measured. So I am coming in towards my right. If I am standing there, towards my right, 75 should be there, right? So I should go 3.5 kilometer now. Driving 3.5 kilometer. I measured this 3.5. Now cut from R. Double check before cutting. Measurement correct or not. So this is now 3.5. What about this 120? Here where? Tell me from you, how should I proceed?
Ma'am, we should cut 4 centimeter arc.
Yes, sir. Because this is no, it is 4 centimeter away from you. So measure again 4 centimeter. I measured 4 centimeter from you. So cut this. From you 4 centimeter, from R 3 centimeter. Don't interchange. This is 4, this is 3. From you 4 centimeter, from R 3 centimeter. Don't interchange. Okay, towards my left 4 centimeter is there. Towards my right 3 centimeter is there. After 75-degree, I have to cut the angle line 3 centimeter. After 120-degree, I have to cut the angle line 4 centimeter. Now join these two. Join this and this is E. This is T. T-R-U-E. T-R-U-E is the required quadrilateral. In case you measure side, then tell me how much you are getting. I think this is 4. Is it so? Check factor. I got it 4
Yes, ma'am, it's
centimeter.
correct 4. Correct 4.
Okay. Students, this video will be uploaded. So you can refer again and do, please. Because you are coming, we may explain if time is there. Other class will miss continuously for exams as well as for holiday. Huh?
So rest all we should do.
This also comes 4 centimeter, I said. Which one is 5 dear? T and R. Okay. This is 3.5. Okay. I measured correctly. Wrote wrongly. From R, T, 3.5. Please correct it. Yes. Thank you. This is 3.5. This is 4. This comes 4. This is the check factor. So I will upload